Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh, for letting me know the mic's not working. God, that would have been an awful start of the stream. But yeah, basically what I wanted to say was, firstly, apologies for not starting at noon, because I did mention it yesterday that I would, and it's 1:39, and I'm really bad at sticking to exact time schedules. And secondly, yeah, I basically don't have time to play a classical game on Lichess today, because I will have the modern chess camp to join in around like 50 minutes. But what I did want to do was basically start doing some woodpecker method. And the woodpecker method, for anyone who doesn't know, is this book that got converted into a chessable course where you basically do like a cycle of exercises, and after you do it in like a space of like 4 weeks, then you do it in 2 weeks, then you do it in 1 week, and you narrow it down and down. And I mean, I've tried. I mean, I've bought this woodpecker method course like years ago, and I've tried to do it several times. I think twice I've tried to do it, and both times I wasn't able to commit to it because, like, I don't know, I'd start strong and then partway through I would just give up. But with the daily streams, I think there's a chance I can do it. And the reason why I'm actually late to the streams is because I've been writing a document which I'm actually very, very happy with, and maybe I'll just, you know, just do it and not question it and just follow it. But I started writing this woodpecker method like kind of document to see if, like, you know, timeline wise I can make it work. And the idea is that you basically want to get through as many puzzles as you can in 4 weeks. And then after doing those puzzles, you want to take a bit of a break, which conveniently I have because I've got like this junior chess trip to organize and do, which is 1 week long in Turkey. And then after that, I'm going to have 2 weeks of the same cycle, so trying to solve the same set of puzzles just in half the time. And then I'm going to plan on playing in the Birmingham Rapid Play, and I'm actually going to play with the goal of winning it, because I'm going to enter the under 2000 section, because my ECF Rapid is 1997 right now, and my FIDE Rapid is definitely below 2000. So I'm going to play in the under 2000 and see if I can just win every game. That's going to be the goal. Especially if I'm sharp with tactics and everything, I think like there's I can really make that a realistic goal. Okay, obviously not to win every game, but you know, like we can dream. And then after that, I'm going to aim to do the whole cycle again in just 1 week. And then after a few days break, the whole cycle again in 4 days. And then I've got a trip in France for a week with some friends. And then after that break, I'll see if I can do the whole cycle in 2 days. So that is the plan. And at that moment, we'll have reached like mid-July. And I've actually been planning to go to the Serbia Open, not to play in the Open tournament, but basically it's a whole festival, right? So they have some Blitz and they have some Rapid. And I think it would be really nice to play in the Blitz and Rapid tournaments there, which would be right after the 5th cycle. And then after that, I think I could train with Nikola in Macedonia, because Serbia to Macedonia is very easy. And maybe I can just do like some hardcore calculation for like a week and really train hard with him. And then in Bulgaria, I saw that there's a really nice looking Rapid and Blitz festival taking place in Bulgaria between these dates, and it should be fairly easy to get from Macedonia. I'll put in Macedonia. Should be fairly easy to get to Bulgaria. And then after competing in Bulgaria, then I think I'll be maximally warmed up to give it one final classical chess push and play in the Prague Summer Open and then play in Dortmund Days. And I think 2 tournaments, like 9 rounders, that is probably going to be my limit in terms of like classical chess. But yeah, I think, you know, 2 tournaments like that where I've been training, you know, the past few months and really giving it my all will really be make or break whether I can you know, get back to 2000 or even go beyond, right? So I'm really excited to try this basically, and that's what I've been working on the last, like, I guess half an hour or hour. But I think it looks pretty cool. I think I really like the timeline. And then basically I've got some big travel plans starting in September, basically just traveling to like East Asia, and probably not going to be doing as big of a chess grind, but we'll see. I mean, basically I've wanted to live abroad for like quite a long time, and this is probably my best chance to do it. So yeah, 18th of August is going to be the end of like a big chess push until a later date, right? So that is the plan. That is the plan. I think it's gonna be good. Oh, you can meet Nicola IRL? That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've met Nicola many times in real life, all over the world actually. So yeah, will be good to see him again. But yeah, without further ado, let's actually take a look at this woodpecker method. And basically this, we're just going to be doing like the exercises together. And the thing is, I know that it should be fine for me to stream this, because I seem to remember like when I first bought the course like 5 years ago, or maybe more now, I bought it because I was actually watching Kostya Kavitsky from Chess Dojo back in his early days before Chess Dojo was a thing. And I was watching him on YouTube, and he was basically just going through the woodpecker method. So I think if he can do that, then I surely can as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing the woodpecker method. We're going to try and roughly follow this plan. I mean, probably some streams I'm not going to do it. I'm going to play some classical chess. I'm going to do something different, right? But I want to give this a go. Because I think for me, tactics are definitely a weak point if I'm serious about getting to having one final big push with my classical chess. Then I need to get stronger. And I know two friends who have done the woodpecker method, and both of them gained like 200 elo online, like just from doing it. And it's the one method which I really feel like has led to like some serious gains in players. So I think it's about time that we try it properly. And I seem to remember there should be like a spreadsheet that comes along with it, and maybe we can update this as we go. Let me see if we moves with tick signs. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, we could just also just do it and not worry about how long it takes and stuff. I think let's just do it. Like all the documenting and accuracy, like it's all great, but I think just have trust in the process. No need to document it. So yeah, this is gonna be the plan. Let's try our best and let's do it. It should be good. Okay, so we're gonna start with the easy exercises. My goal after the 4 weeks, I'm gonna aim to try to complete it all easy intermediate exercises. So there's gonna be like 900 exercises. Probably the advanced is too much, but we'll see. We'll just see how much we can do in 4 weeks. So let's begin. Let's go. Okay, so you must take your opponent into a deep dark forest where 2 + 2 = 5, and the path leading out is only wide enough for one. Mikhail Tal. Okay, let's begin. So already I have some muscle memory of these, and actually all of the puzzles are all from world champion players. So just not for any particular reason, just because it's a nice collection of puzzles. And I seem to remember this one as well was making use of the bishops. So I think it was this. So you guys can try and solve along as well at home. But yeah, I remember there'd definitely be a big jump between easy and intermediate. So the d6 bishop is pinned, and Steinitz took advantage of it. Right, it's pinned to this loose bishop on d7, so we can take and push e5, and then we pick up the bishop. Working on the version with positional exercises. That is very cool. That is very cool. Okay. So I remember actually when I was solving this one, I seem to remember I got this one wrong. In the past. It's crazy how I remember this. But yeah, nowadays when I look at it, it seems pretty clear actually that rook d2 would just be a really good move. Because if the king goes to the back rank, then I can take this rook. If they try and take it, then I can probably take on d2 first and then take the queen. Right? So this looks really strong. Yeah, I think I got that one wrong last time when I was... Oh, the camera's covering the board. I'm so sorry. I will get better at this. I probably won't get better at this. But I'll try to get better at this. Okay, so I think this one is this classic takes and we win the bishop and just gain some material as a result. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I hate doing this personally, like grinding these tactics, but I think it's gonna be like the biggest factor to improving my play for the summer. So okay, hold on. Maybe we have some bishop a5 idea. So maybe get rid of the knight first, but then if we take and they take with the bishop, it does hit our queen, right? So maybe we take with the rook. They take with the bishop, we play bishop a5. Maybe that's winning. Wow, okay. Okay, see, I wasn't so confident with that, so it's really good that we're even doing like these easy exercises. Okay, so I'd say your goal as a viewer is, can you solve these exercises faster than me? I think if you can, I mean, not that my solving skills are any good, but I think that's a good sign. So intuitively, I want to just take him and play rook g8. I don't have like a tactical... Yeah, but then they can play f3 and they manage to defend, right? So maybe f3 is overloading this queen, right? If the queen takes, we take the bishop. Pawn can't take. That looks really good. Yeah. Okay. Rook c6. Aha, nice. From the last exercise. And this should be just taking on c4 and we got a nice fork at the end. Okay. To me, taking the knight would look strong. Remove the defender and take the rook. This one I used to always struggle with, but for some reason my pattern recognition now sees this really quickly. This two bishop checkmate. So I think also just from playing a lot in recent years, I feel like probably my tactics are somewhat better than they used to be. Having said that, now I am completely stumped. So queen takes g2 is a threat. You need to be careful of. Bishop e4, maybe? If bishop e4, queen takes... Wait, maybe not. It has a name, these crossing bishops? Yeah, I can't remember what it is either though. Maybe like Bowden's mate or something? But that might be something different. I'm not seeing this one at all. Oh, it is bishop e4, because if queen takes, then bishop f6 check. If bishop takes, queen takes check, king g7. If King g8, sorry. Queen f7 check. King h8. And where's the mate? There must be something there, right? There must be something there. I don't see it. Unless it's a perpetual? Maybe that's the point, like, we need to play for perpetual here. Because there are some red herrings in this course. I remember that. Like, they do some moves that... I mean, this isn't so much a red herring, but always assuming that we need to win. That might be too ambitious here. Yeah, let's go for it. And we just play for perpetual. Yeah, interesting. I think it's a Bodum's mate. As for this puzzle, I'm stumped. Right. Yeah, so this was just a perpetual. Yeah, and maybe I should have been more been looking at these moves. But I even thought that this move... Right, the bishop can't take because of bishop f6, but queen takes g2, rook takes, and then rook e1 is killer. Yeah, nice. Queen h6, king g8, rook f8. If queen takes, then queen h7. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, whoever that is. Welcome to the Chess Lifestyle stream. Basically, today we are starting a long journey of the woodpecker method. So you're welcome to join me on this journey. Yeah, I apologize that the content's going to be a bit boring over the next few weeks, but it's something that I really need to do, and I think it's my best chance to get good at tactics. Yeah, queen h6, nice. So, okay, what to do here? There's a bit of a delay when your messages come through on chat, so it might be a little annoying with that. I don't know if I can fix that. Maybe just knight c3? If the bishop takes, we win a free rook. And I don't think there's any, like, intermediate, like, knight jump or something. Like, if this knight could, like, hit the queen or something and reveal the rook or something. But knight c3, if the queen were to move, where can it move? Maybe it can't move anywhere. I think that's the point. Yeah. Okay, nice. kc3? I don't know if K is acceptable in other languages, but definitely NC3 is how we write a knight in notation. But yeah, you got it. Oh, and I remember this one, always getting this one wrong. So, wow. God, I even have this memory of these positions from way back. But I don't remember what it is, I just remember that I got it wrong. So, I don't know how useful that is. I mean, at first glance, I just want to play queen f4 and just set up this discovery, but maybe it's not enough. So if queen f4 and they take our knight on c4, we can take on f1. They can always just play king c2. Maybe it's rook takes d3. Because if queen takes d3, then queen e1 check. Oh, that looks really good. Why was I struggling with this in the past? I mean, that has to be it. Yeah, my tactics have definitely improved since then. Wow, okay. Oh, maybe I should have considered this candidate move. At the same time, though, we can always just play rook d8. Like, how bad can it be? Yeah, this has to be good. Okay. Yeah, and then just rook d1 is just very simple. Wow, I really got this wrong in the past? This felt so much more intuitive. Like, that's really interesting. Huh. Cool. What if Queen H5 in the last puzzle? Oh god. Trying to remember. I have no idea, Josh. We'll go back to it. You know what? Let's go back to it now. Actually, let's go back. Why not? 13. Oh, knight c3, queen h5, right. That's a good point. Wait, we can just take on d2 though. If they take our queen, the rook can take back, so we just win a piece. Yeah, so I think that's it. So let's keep going. Oh, this is simple. Just take on f1. King takes rook e1. Yeah, bishop takes d2, exactly. Yeah, you guys got it. Welcome, Max H. Is this the Max I know from UCL/Oslo/Germany? It might be. Or it might be a different Max H. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are starting our journey of the woodpecker method for the third time in my life. The first 2 times were failed attempts, and with my daily streams, I'm hoping that there's some chance that I might be able to stick to it, at least somewhat. So knight takes g5 looks very good. Takes back, queen h5, king e7, queen f7, king d6. I mean, probably this is good enough to be able to play already. But we are a piece down. Maybe I shouldn't be lazy. Maybe just e5 check there. Knight takes, pawn takes, king takes. Looks really good. I've even got bishop a3 check. Okay, if I've got bishop a3 check, that has to be good enough. I'm winning my piece back at the very least. So basically, I was looking at king e7, queen f7, king d6. Yeah, and e5 was what I was looking at first, but I couldn't see an immediate mate. So what was it? Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to spot. But even once you see bishop a3 check, then you can definitely play this, because at the very least, you win back your piece. So, but when you calculate, you just need to see that you're at least getting back whatever you sacrificed. No, sorry. Okay, there's a different Max H I know. Okay, in any case, welcome to the stream. I have a friend called Max Hort, and it was very funny because I played in Oslo. I don't know if you saw my YouTube video on it, but it was really funny because I sat down to play the tournament, and as they were like giving the regulations of the event, I just looked to my left, and on the board next to me was an old friend from university, and I had no idea. I had no idea he was going to be at the Good Night in Oslo. So really small world, the chess world is. So this one, taking on a7 might just win a pawn. I seem to have some like memory of this motif as well. So man, the woodpecker method really is like working for memory. I was just winning a pawn, and that was good enough. Okay, this one seems to be like the similar kind of exercise, unless there's some subtle difference. I don't think so. Yeah, and I don't think, yeah, like if the king moves and then we take the bishop, there's no queen h4 because we can always play g3 and the queen protects our knight. So that's fine. It's probably good that there's a little delay on the chat, just so like I don't read the chat and then reveal an answer when I'm being slow. Ah, could it be rook takes e3? So if they take my rook, I'm gonna go queen c2, and if rook e3 and they take my knight, Then I take the bishop. And is that like a worthy continuation? I guess it is. Because that rook is super strong. Yeah, I think this is right. Nice. Rook e3, good stuff. Also, Christopher, which Christopher are you? Are you a Christopher I know, or are you also a new viewer to the stream? I don't recognize your name on the chat. This looks again to be this knight g5 motif with queen h5, and I think that just leads to mate with e5, or at least you're winning back your piece. Take, check, king e7, check, king e8. And then you got queen e5 at the end. Okay, then it's winning. Yeah. So if king e8, queen e5 check picks up the rook, and we win back our material. Bishop f7 could be winning. Or maybe knight e5 immediately. What's better? If knight e5, pawn takes back, then queen h5 would be winning. Is it winning? Probably winning. Yeah, definitely winning. So knight e5, they can't take back. If we play knight e5, they play d5. Maybe I can go queen h5, g6, knight takes g6. That also looks extremely good. Yeah, let's play it. And queen h5. Hey, that's the woodpecker method, isn't it? Yes, Frizz, exactly. So, let's make this... I thought we were chilling. So the question is, what do we want to take? Probably we want to throw rook e1 in first, actually. That looks like a useful move, and then take the rook. Unless taking on g6 is leading to mate, but I don't see it. Could do. Could well do. Could well do. Could well do. Takes on g6. King d7. I think throwing in the check is good. If they play like king, they can't play bishop e7 because we take with check. If we check, they play king d7, and then we take on h8. I feel like if they take here, we can literally just develop bishop f4, and that has to be winning. So I believe, let's give this check. It's an alternative. And maybe we can take this first. Okay, nice. Nice. Or rook e1 first. And yeah, then rook e1. Okay, king f7. Right. Okay, glad we didn't try and play for mate. I just felt like we wouldn't have enough, and it was safer to just win the rook and have the weak king. Knight e5 looks crushing. Bishop h6 in the end. Nice. I don't know if bishop h6, was that from the previous exercise? Or was that just from that one? I mean, if it was from that one, then that's a really nice line that you saw, Josh. Probably just rook d5, right? Rook d5, queen d5, cd5, and take here, and then they can block, and then you take, and you're a bishop up at the end. So I think this is good. Yeah. Okay. Knight a4 looks like a good move to cut off the connection between the pieces. Yeah, why not? Well then, okay, we can just take here, surely. Or do we want to actually trap? Maybe queen b2 is even better. Queen b2 might just be better, right? Queen b2 of b4 and then take? It's probably a better line. And I seem to remember there might be some idea of queen takes e5 actually. That's crazy how I've still got some memory of this. I've literally done this twice. I seem to remember that like I played the wrong one. So now that we're a bit stronger, which one makes more sense? Maybe it makes more sense to actually take with the queen and just imprison this rook, right? Yeah, that makes much more sense. Nice, let's go. Let's go. Knight takes c5 is what the text. I'm 1 after 22, but the text is better. Nice. Okay, we good, we good. Why at number 22, you should look at king e7 after queen h5. 22. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so after queen h5, I was looking at... Wait, what? Ah, you should look at king e7 after queen h5. Right, okay. Right. So if king e7 here... I'm thinking at the very least we can play knight f7. I mean, that would be the simplest. I think knight f7 is just good. King e7. Knight f7! Is a blunder? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ha! Oh no. So king e7. None of which makes any sense. Well, I mean, I just played it. Oh dear. So king e7. Is this like engine? Oh no, I think I just... Oh, that is engine. So rook e1, right. So knight f7 is just like game over. Oh my god. With queen e8. Wait, what? Yeah, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. Yeah, g6 makes a lot of sense, right? Because if you... Okay, I was just believing... Yeah, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. Chris, you managed to confuse me with this one. I was in such a roll, and now I'm so confused. But yeah, rook e1. Wow, okay. Doesn't let me move the pieces, but rook e1, bishop e6, and only then knight f7. Wow, okay, so this king e7 is actually really tricky. Yeah, I should have probably seen this. I mean, thankfully I don't play this kind of chess. So that's my excuse. I wonder how useful this these kind of moves would be for me personally. But okay, let's keep going. Can I click this button? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Rook e1 is for knight c6. Queen b2 first. If we take... Wait. The knight can get trapped. The knight can get trapped! Oh my god, okay, we need to go back. Sorry, let's check out what this was about. So knight a4, rook a3. The knight can get trapped after knight c5. Well, the thing is, I think after queen b6 or something, we can always play b4. And the knight is secure enough. But yeah, definitely queen b2 was a smoother way. So let's keep going. I actually feel like we've been kind of slow. But okay, like, it's our first day of Woodpecker. Let's not be too harsh on ourselves. Maybe we can just take on e5. Queen takes queen f3, and you even take with check. That has to be good. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Wait, did it just say something about a theoretical draw? I think it did. So in this position, after takes, it's probably a theoretical draw, but that does not change the verdict during a game between humans. Black one. Nice. Okay. So let's keep going. So, quote from Capablanca: chess is a very logical game, and it is the man who can reason most logically and profoundly in that ought to win. Okay. So white is a minor piece less, but can more than make up for it with the following double threat. Maybe it's just rook f6, rook takes, and then the queen moves and you just pick up the knight. But then, hold on, we're down a piece, right? So maybe that's not enough. Because then we'd just be down in exchange, but we still have really active pieces. It looks alright, but maybe there's something better. I mean, I noticed how like the knight, if it moves, has a discovered attack on the queen. But we can't move the knight with check. If we were to play rook f8 check and rook takes, but then knight will take. I feel like rook f6 might be enough. Has to be a strong position, right? Surely. So rook f6, knight f6, rook f6. If queen h5, bishop d1, I think looks really promising. Force the queen back to h8. Come on, has to be good. Yeah, we have the protected e5 pawn. The bishop is out of the game. I like it. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. Okay. I feel like the prompt was actually a bit like annoying. But bishop d1. Oh, queen e8 was also a move. But this is just winning. Yeah, no chance against these pawns. Wait, we're not even... Oh, the prompt is so bad. Why does a minor piece less? I didn't even count the pieces. I just assumed that this was correct, but we have a bunch of pawns to compensate. Oh, it's so annoying. I always thought theoretical meant you should have studied essentially the exact same position, like Lucina. Aha. But I think there's this term, theoretical draw, which means like... Yeah, I think it's a misleading term. I think theoretical draw kind of means like... with best play, it's a draw. So I don't know why they call it a theoretical draw. I actually kind of agree with what you're saying, that theoretical is something like something you study, like Lucina. But I think it's just one of those chess terms. It's a bit like how in chess, let's say you've got the words the exchange for like rook against minor piece, but also you can exchange, like you can trade pieces, right? So I think it's like one of those where it's just like a horribly double meaning word, and I think that just wins a piece. Okay. Ah, this one was the one where we had this mate, and again, I got this one wrong last time I tried to solve this. So it's really good that it shows that like there is some pattern recognition there. That's really cool. I remember I just like prepared this attack rather than just execute it like that. This one, queen d7, feels like it should be winning, just with like all the double check stuff. Yeah, it has to be winning. Double check with mate. So we can play knight f6 and take the queen. Is that going to be winning? Probably, yeah. This looks really good. Okay, and several easy ones in a row. That's quite nice of them. Take on h4 and g3 looks really strong. Okay, let's go. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Rook takes f2 is interesting. I don't know if we need to do that though. Like, what if we were to just move the queen somewhere? Are we getting busted somehow? Oh, the rook's hanging. So maybe we do need to play this as a bailout. And then maybe we're winning the pawn ending. Yeah, if takes. I think this was... Wait. Takes. Oh, we take with check. Yeah, and then we take one of the pawns. Yeah, this is fine. This is good. And then we win one of these pawns. Probably take this way, otherwise the queen will take on c5. Oh, I see some forking business going on. But we need to be a bit careful that we don't... If we take here... If the rook takes, we just sack the queen and give the fork. But if we take here and they take with the rook... Oh, then we can... No, no, no. If they take with the king, sorry, that's what I wanted to ask. Ah, we can take the rook and then give the fork. Okay, this should be winning. Ah, it's an alternative. So what? Can we take the rook first then? Probably we can. Okay. Nice. Ah, this one I think we can even take on d5. Because if queen takes rook e8, and then we have a mate. Nice. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna be sharp for this seminar coming up. Like, having just done tactics for half an hour. I mean, tactics have always been such a problem for me, like staying motivated to actually do them. Like, I really hate doing this. But somehow doing it on stream with the music and being forced to be here in a way, like, kind of makes it a more pleasant experience. So you gotta find what works for you. I want to play bishop a6. I just don't know if it's enough. Bishop a6, rook c1. Do we have anything there? Like, somehow I feel like the fact that we've got some pressure on this rook, I feel like that could be to do with the solution, but... Ah, what if we take on e4? Because they can't take because of the queen, and if we take here and they take here, well then we can just take. And we've won a pawn. I think that looks really good. Although we do get opposite colored bishops in this line. Which I'm not sure is something we want. Maybe we've got the right idea, wrong execution, but I don't really see an alternative. Like, this loses the exchange. I feel like maybe this is good. Maybe we just keep the pieces on, right? We just take like this. Let's try it. Big question how to take back. Probably with the rook, right? They can't play this because of this. Yeah, rook takes looks better. Nice, okay. So just winning a pawn, even though we got opposite colored bishops, black's pieces are very active, we keep most of the pieces on, less chance of a draw. Very nice, very nice. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day there. Just to make one more for people who didn't show up. Basically, I mean show up at the start of the stream. Basically, this is my plan regarding the woodpecker method plus some summer tournaments. So given I've got like this big travel plan in September, basically my chess efforts come to an end in August, at least like for the time being. Definitely I'll be back at some point, but this is the plan, right? So we're gonna do 4 weeks of woodpecker now, then I'll have 1 week off, which is what the course advises to do, and this will be timed well with my Turkey trip for my chess juniors who I'm teaching. And then the second cycle will be the same set of problems, just in half the time. And within this time, I'm going to try and play in the Birmingham Rapid and play in the under 2000 section and see if we can shark in that section. And then the third cycle, we're going to try and do it in 4 days. Oh no, 1 week, sorry. And then the fourth cycle in 4 days. Then I've got a nice non-chess trip to France with some friends. And then fifth cycle, will be trying to do the whole set in 2 days, which I think will be interesting, but maybe we can achieve it. I find it hard to believe I find it hard to believe, like, the speed at which I was doing that. Like, I just don't believe that my brain will be able to process the tactics that quickly, but this is what the Woodpecker is about, right? Like, being able to build that, like, intuition. And then after that, 2 days later, I'm gonna try and play in the Blitz and Rapid events in the Serbia Open. I know some friends going, so I think it'll just be good vibes to hang out with them. And then I'm gonna try and do some hardcore training for a week in Macedonia with Nikola, which I'll need to confirm with him. But he should be, he likes to go with the flow. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. And if I can do some really good work in that week, then I'm gonna then warm up with this Rapid and Blitz in Bulgaria. This is a whole festival and it looks really, really nice. And then after that, I think I'll just fly to Czech Republic, make sure like I have like maybe a day to just like settle in and get my head in gear for 2 back-to-back tournaments, 9-rounders, 18 rounds of classical chess as a final push. Can I, make some ground in my classical chess? And I think this would be like the best warm-up for it, because just to shout out my friend Theodor Jovanovski, basically he managed, I would say that we're around the same level, to be honest. I mean, we've got different strengths and weaknesses, but he managed to gain 351 points. Okay, this was in his last months of K40. But as you can see, like, he just smashed, he actually played in the Prague Open and the Olomouc Chess Open in Czech Republic after. I mean, I've got Dortmund days, so this will be the equivalent. But yeah, in 2 tournaments, okay, like, he made 350 points. And I mean, if I were to have similar amazing tournaments, which of course, no guarantee at all, yeah, still, like, 175 or whatever, like, points for K20, it's already huge. So we're gonna, and the thing is, what worked for Theodor was that the week before he played in those 2 tournaments, he'd basically been playing a lot of chess, and he did like a 1-week training camp where he was just basically seshing the chess. And maybe I can do that in Macedonia. So this is the plan. I think it's gonna be really exciting. This is what I was creating earlier this morning. I think this is a really simple plan. I think it looks really nice. I think it looks really, really good. A message from Frizz about 6 times about opposite colored bishops better for the aggressive player. Absolutely, yeah. When in the middle game, when you still got pieces, opposite colored bishops definitely definitely not a draw by any means. Hey Michael, how are you doing this afternoon? Yeah, things are good, and I'm gonna be joining this seminar, which starts in 3 minutes, so I better end the stream soon. Where do you go in France? Oh, what was the place called? Oh, I can't even remember. It's like south of France somewhere. It's like some small, very cute town. Oh my god, I've actually forgotten. I'll let you know next week. I mean tomorrow, Frizz. Like where I'm going. 18 rounds of classical is the final boss. Literally, I think this plan looks really, really nice. I'm really excited to do it. But thank you guys for joining for the first session of the Woodpecker Method. I'm going to be trying to do this some more streams. Okay, not every stream, but we're going to do some more of it. And now I'm going to join a Zoom meeting for converting a minimal advantage and working hard for the next 6 hours. So this is going to be fun, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.